It's our first New York boutique. We've actually been looking for years for the right building, the right situation. We came across this. We loved it because it had a very residential feeling to it. So we gave it our touch, and we just love it so much. Very elegant, but very sort of residential and homey and inviting at the same time. We thought it'd be great to show our wedding dresses here.
Here we are, backstage, Badgley Mischka. It's a very interesting look. It's a combination of 70s and 20s. So it has a painterly aspect with beautiful liquid gold brushed on the eye on top of a very graphic brow with a clean edge, which gives you that sort of 70s vibe. And then with the definition in the inner corner, and then of course the gold gilt gives you that 20s. It's a freestyle, but it's very sophisticated. It's an independent, free thinker, and not reliant on anything other than good taste and confidence.
From the 20s and 70s inspired, I decided to use wigs because then I can get all the girl in the same shape. Very triangular, very architectural, and still natural colors. It's like a woman out of the 20s that has a strength but still has femininity. If the hair is a little more special, I like to use hair pieces. They're just little jewels that come in front, in the side, on the part, but all with jewels in it, all with the rhinestones in it. The Badgley Mischka Bride is exactly that girl who is strong, but still soft, still wants to be romantic, but knows what she wants.
We wanted to sort of mend a little bit of the 70s with the 1930s. We were very influenced also with DeVille in the 20s and 30s, sort of that just elegance and that nonchalant attitude. So we tried to morph the two into our bridal collection. They were really just all the classics, you know. It was all the tools and the washed organzas and all the netting.
Lace and
Modern
reembroidered
lace
lace.
is important right now. Then all the classic structured fabrics like the pot de soie and double-faced satins and micados. Just very old world couture kind of fabrics that just lend themselves so beautifully to bridal. We don't like any gimmicks when it comes to fabrics with a bridal gown because it's got to have a classic, I think, heirloom quality to it. And we think that our girl, you know, she looks back at that picture for the rest of her life. And I think it's got to be something that endures, you know, and something that's somewhat timeless. So we really love just classic, gorgeous quality fabrics.
I think what she gets from Badgley Mischka is a very long and languid red carpet, sultry look. You know, she wants an over-the-top black tie, formal wedding, and she wants to be ultra glamorous. The feeling of old Hollywood. This is what these guys are known for, really dressing Hollywood, and no one can do it like Badgley Mischka can.
It's very similar, actually, designing a wedding dress and designing a red carpet dress because, you know, she's walking down an aisle or a red carpet. It's a very important day for her.
I mean, I think it's her day. It's her Oscars. It's her red carpet. You know what I mean?
So she's going to Oscars, but she kind of like fixed the Oscar race, so she knows she's going to get the Oscar.
Even the most subtle bride, I think she really sort of steps up to the plate that day, and she wants something really special because she knows that's her moment. And I think she still wants to keep her personal style intact, but I think she's willing to be just a little bit more adventuresome.
It's not vintage, exactly. Definitely references to the 30s and the 20s in the silhouettes and the techniques, but still very modern and very sexy, very new looking, languid. I love the long, lean dresses especially. Lots of manipulation of organza and tulle to create this sort of lightness of feeling. So yes, again, they're ball gowns, but they float. They're very cloud-like and, swan-like, really, like feathers almost. It's very quite masterful and very Badgley Mischka. Still red carpet. And so glamorous, just really beautiful. I loved it.
It's always sort of finding a balance, with the wedding gown. It's got to have that sort of romance and that allure to it, but at the same time, we like when there's a touch of a ready-to-wear influence in our gowns, and it's also got to be a little bit soft and romantic. So we're always trying to combine all those elements together in a gown so that it's super glamorous.